Hi. Well, you can see my acne really bad. Ugh, I don't care. So, I'm back. If you have not watched my first video, my name is Darian Michelle Barron. I was saying in my last video that I was diagnosed with having schizophrenic. A little more about myself. Like I said, I'm 23 years old. In my last video, I messed up and I said that I live with my father's parents, whatever I said. Anyways, I live with my ex's parents. We're no longer together. He has another girlfriend. That makes me sad because I miss him. The reason why we broke up, like I said, was because of me. I would go off a lot. I would accuse him of things he was not doing. I had a lot of anger issues. A lot of anger inside of me. And I would take it out on him. And he couldn't deal with it this last time. So I moved back in with my mom. Well, moving back in with my mother, I love my mom. Mom, I love you. But being around her for too long, it does something to me. Like we don't get along for long periods of time. Oh, I look pregnant. I am not pregnant. We do not get along for a long period of times. Sorry, I'm not going to block that out. I'm just gonna have to deal with that. So what? We don't get along for too long. It's like we do good far away from each other. I can call her on the phone and we can talk in hi, but even whenever I was away, like I've been away from home ever since I was 16. I used to get sent away a lot. I say get sent away a lot because that's what it used to happen. My mama says that she used to send me away because she couldn't live with me. Because I guess I was bad. I would act out a lot. I would throw fits. I would stomp. I would curse. Me and her got into a fight one time behind my ex. I ran away from home. I used to do a lot of things that were unexplainable to her, I guess. And so she just didn't want me at the house. I was hospitalized. Like I said, I was hospitalized 3 different times as a child. I don't remember the first time when I was the very first time or the second time, but I know the last time I was 16. Well, I was 15 the second time because I was just about to make 16. I spent my 16th birthday inside of a mental hospital. My mother did not call. She didn't. They had to make me a cake in there and tell me happy birthday. I no longer celebrate birthdays, my own reasons. It's not because I'm a Jehovah's Witness. That's another thing, but it's not because I'm a Jehovah's Witness. But before we decided as a family we would stop celebrating such things, just holidays. Anyways, I'm out of breath. Oh yeah. See how my mind kind of goes sidetrack and gets sidetracked and does other things and wanders off. Well, that's what's been happening to me lately. I haven't been able to focus and stay still for long periods of times. Like I said, my ex told me to go home. He said that I should go back to my mom and try to see if she could help me understand. Well, that wasn't a good thing. I asked her questions, but she kind of felt like I was blaming her or taking it out on her. I guess I was, like I said. It's just I wanted to understand why I am the way that I am. But like I said, as a child, she used to say that I used to say they all the time. Like they would talk to me. Who was they? Not people, but just they. I remember that. I remember saying they say this or they say that. Like she used to talk to me a lot. Or she used to when she used to talk to me, she said, who was they? And I used to be like, they told me to say this or they told me to do this. And she'd be like, who was they? I don't know who they was. But being diagnosed with schizophrenic, it all makes sense now, as far as my anger and my inside of my head, like hearing the voices and just not being able to understand or what's going on, it was frustrating. Like I said, I used to hit myself in the face with a shoe. I tried spraying roach poison inside of my mouth, inside of my eyes. Like I just went through a period of time where I didn't want to be alive anymore. I now have a 2-year-old daughter whom I am responsible for. I love her so much, and she's a very smart kid. Like, she's very smart. I may video her one day doing something. I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to do that, but she's smarter than your most 2-year-olds. She talks very, very well. She's very intelligent. And I have to do this for her. I have to be strong for her. I wish I had my mother's support like I want to. You know, I know that I said some things to her that hurt her a lot. I'm very sorry for those things. I wish that we could go back and we could fix them, but I feel like it's too late. I feel like as far as asking her questions, it has gotten me nowhere. I can't stay with her because her and her husband, I was explaining the last time that they don't want me there, but this time I was there. I guess since I acted out again, and I really acted out. I was saying things around the house, like just things, some things I remember, some things I don't. I remember that I thought they took my daughter's ball. I thought they were responsible of losing my keys. I just felt like they were just out to get me altogether. I was paranoid there. And when she sent me to the hospital, I guess her husband was like, you know, something's not right, and they just didn't want me to come live back into the house. I felt like that's where I need to be. I still feel like that's where I need to be. But unfortunately, I can't go back. So I'm living with my ex's parents. In the room where we made, as you can see, like that was where we had to patch up the hole in the wall because this was his room. And I guess he had anger himself where he would punch holes into the wall. But anyways, when I got pregnant, we made the room we actually made it into a room. We, you know, took out the stuff because this room was used as a storage room. So we cleaned it up and we turned it to our room. Well, we're not together. His dad kind of made it into like a little another storage room all over again. So I'm in the corner in my little twin bed, which is fine. It's room enough for me and my daughter to sleep in. This is what I have to do. This is where I have to be as of right now. It's not ideal, but at the same time it is, because his mother is someone I need to, like I said, I need to be around some people that I could trust and that I know could help me, as far as like watching me at my medicine, just helping me, helping me. I'm looking for a job right now. I'm trying to get my old job back at Walgreens. I love working at Walgreens. My doctor told me that I could apply for SSI. I did apply for that. If I don't get it, it's fine. Not trying to abuse the system. I would never do things like that. It's just, well, right now I'm sad. My ex came over today and he saw my baby. Well, he comes because this is his parents' house. So he comes over every so often, you know, to visit her. We say hi to each other, but it's kind of awkward because we're not together and I'm in his parents' house. You understand what I'm saying? But, what am I trying to say? Yeah, so, trying to get along with his mom. I mean, we're getting along. It's just, you know, she knows that I don't want to be here, and I know that I don't want to be here, but as far as me getting my own apartment, I can't live on my own. I'm too scared to. Like I said, I was told by someone that if I just use my common sense, that everything will be fine. I'm just not happy because my life isn't going the way that I want it to go, or if my life was different or going the way that I wanted to go, then I wouldn't be feeling like this. Well, I've done some research on schizophrenic, and what I've learned is that it's very unexplainable. There is no cure for it. Just like bipolar or any other mental illness, you just have to take medicine for it. At first, my mother told me she didn't want me to take a medicine as a child because she didn't want me being, how they say, you know, on the medicine, how it makes you loopy or sleepy. That is true. It does make you very sleepy sometimes. So I'm kind of scared to get a job because I feel like being on the medicine, I don't want to fall asleep driving or fall asleep at work. I have like I said, I have a child where I feel like it's kind of hard for me to take care of her. Not hard, but it would be hard if we were on our own, because I have problems with sometimes getting myself up in the morning or cooking for myself, or just everyday activities. It just seems somewhat hard, and I feel like my daughter may have what I have. I hope she doesn't. I hope she does not grow up to have any mental illness. His mother, my ex's mother, helps me with her. She helps me tremendously. She's more of a mother figure than my mother is right now. And I'm not to make anyone sad or hurt anyone's feelings, but that's the truth. Again, I know that I've hurt people in the process of me figuring out who I am, but to those who are watching, if I did hurt you or offend you, I am sorry. I pray that you will forgive me. I pray that me and my mother could have a better relationship sooner or later. But it is what it is. It just makes me sad, to know that people don't understand me or understand what I'm going through. And they can say all day long, yes, I understand, but do you? It's like you don't understand. And that makes me very, very sad, because I can only tell you, and it doesn't make any sense. Like, I feel like I'm not making any sense right now, and I'm trying to. But I don't know, just making these talking to the camera, it does make me happy. It makes me happy. I've always seen myself being a singer. I've always seen myself just being famous somehow, like writing a book about my life, but I can't seem to focus. Maybe one day my brain can stay still to where I can write a book, but this says it takes years. It takes years to write a book. So I don't know. I just feel like my life, that one day that I could be able to share my story with others on how I made it through a lot. I know that there are people out there who are going through far worse than I have ever been through. But I just feel like that my story alone as well can help people cope and get through their problems. And somebody out there can share a story with me that can help me cope and get through my problems. I have yet to see my therapist, so you guys will kind of be my therapist. Like I said, I thought about writing my feelings down, but I like this better. I like talking to you guys. I like talking, even though I don't know you. But hopefully, again, this can help you guys with people whom have a mental illness. Just be there for them. Talk to them. Just don't give up on them at all. My ex, we're not together, but he's a very good person. He's helping me as far as like of course he is mentally, like, I mean, we don't communicate every day, but he does let me know that he does hope that I get better, and that does mean a lot. Having him up, because I do miss him, but like I said, it is what it is with that situation as well. Can you see me? Am I pretty? You can see all my bumps on my face. That's so weird. But at the same time, I'm a fun person. I'm very energetic. I love to sing. I love to dance. I love listening to music. I love nature. Jehovah made nature. That's another thing, my religion. I'm studying to become, well, I was studying or trying to study to become one of Jehovah's Witnesses. My mother is a baptized witness. I'm not doing it because of her. I just thought that I'd say that. I don't know why would I say that? But anyways, that's something that I love the religion. I love the witnesses. They have helped me when they didn't have to. They were there for me. So I love them very dearly. It's just, as far as reading the Bible and studying and going to the meetings, I can't stay focused. I can't stay focused on it anymore. I was reading here on the internet, and it says that schizophrenia, okay, I'm looking this way though, but It says schizophrenia affects people differently and symptoms can vary from person to person. Some people may have different symptoms while others may have only a few. I'm not a doctor, so I don't know if my symptoms are many or if I feel like they're kind of in between. I seen this video of this little girl. She has it very bad. She has imaginary friends. She has to take medicine almost like maybe like more than 4 or 5 times a day for her issues that she. I'm gonna say issues, but illnesses are her what they call. I don't know what to call them, but she has to take medicine for it. As a child, like I said, my mother used to say that I was unbearable to live with. I used to space out. She said that I used to go to this place called La La Land, where in La La Land, I pictured myself laying or sitting under this big old tree in this big old field full of green grass, reading a book, just happy. The witnesses, I love them because they teach of a paradise, and I feel like that's where I'm supposed to be, but just trying to get there is just, it's not easy. And it seems like within myself, because like I said, I have my new fears of driving, I have fears of going to work, I have fears of just being out every day, and then sometimes I don't have any fears. I'm fine, I'm okay. So again, I'm not a doctor, but like I said, going back to the little girl, I guess mine are like in between, because hers were really bad, that makes me sad. I don't know how old she was, but she's a kid, and growing up, it makes me think about, my childhood and how I was as a child and how my mother says that I was. I wish, that my mother was more of aware of what I was going through as a kid and would have gotten me more help instead of sending me away. As she says, that not stop saying send away, but that's what happened, is what she did. When I would act out or do things that she couldn't explain or couldn't stand or didn't understand, she would send me away, and that hurted me. Instead of she would send me to a mental hospital, but when she tried to get me locked up for 6 months, and it's like I can't blame her because she didn't know, but it hurts. Do you understand? It hurts for your mother to just send you away for doing and acting in a way that she does not understand or feels threatened by. Instead of seeing and realizing and recognizing that, hey, my child actually may be sick and need help, just, she took a different route to it. She wanted me to be on medicine, but then she didn't want me to be on medicine. It's like, I wish we would have known this, instead of, I don't know how the doctor diagnosed me with being bipolar, but I wish we would have been more aware and known of my illness so that I could have been on medicine, a long time ago. This says that many, it says men diagnosed with schizophrenia usually start to show symptoms between their late teens and early 20s. Women usually develop symptoms during their mid-20s and early 30s. Well, I'm 23, and before, I would say I probably wasn't as bad as I am now, as far as like my attitude and just getting angry, getting sad really fast, crying, and being so hurt, taking things literally. I've always did that, but it's like this last time when I took the Bible too literally and I called my family evil demons, it was like I felt like God wanted me to do those things, but that doesn't sound right. Sometimes I feel like that I should just live in a mental hospital, because I feel like I cannot do good out in the world. I just honestly feel like I can't. I feel like eventually it's going to get worse, and that's what's going to happen. My child will just be here with her father. Well, his parents. He takes care of her. He's a very good dad. So as far as if anything happens to me, I'm not worried about what's going to happen to my child, because I know she's going to have she'll have a very good childhood, and growing up, she'll be just fine. She'll be well taken care of. It's just, I worry about me, seeing other people out there who are going through the same thing. It makes me sad, and it just makes me wonder, how are they getting through it? Just like how, because I wake up every day not knowing what's gonna happen. a lot goes on in how I think and stuff. And but I do know one thing: making these videos makes me very, very happy. It brings joy into my life. And although this is only my second video, but I've always wanted to make videos. Always. Since I could remember, always wanted to. Like I said, I've always wanted to be a singer. I've always wanted to be a dancer. I feel like if I just put my all into it, then I would make someone very, very famous. If they would just take the time out and have patience with me, we can get through this. You want to hear me sing? Well, I may be a little nervous, but this is one song that I started to work on, that I started writing, called "We Can Make It." It goes, we can make it, we can make it, together we can make it, we can make it. Yeah. So, yes. Let me see. Together we can make it. We can make it. Open your mouth. Together we can make it. We can make it. Yeah. And then there's one. I just wanna be by your side. I just wanna be by your side. Yeah. If I had a little work, I'm pretty sure I could be the next Beyonce. And I'm just playing. Oh, while I'm in it, I want to sing this on there too. By Whitney Houston. I'm probably gonna mess up, but I'll give it a try. And I will always love you, oh baby. Okay, how did that go? See, I feel like my nose kind of was closed. And I will always love you, oh baby. Yeah. See, I'm gonna mess it up a little bit because don't do that. Anyways, yes, if I put my all into it, I feel like I could really sing. If I put my all into it, I feel like I can really make it. I feel like I can really make it. If I just put my all, if I can stay focused and not give up, then I can make it. Together we can make it. We can make it. Together we can make it. Whatever. That was fun though, because I know this video is going to go on live YouTube and people are actually going to hear me. And if they make fun of me, I honestly don't care, because this is a very fun, it's a very therapeutic to do. So I'm going to do this a lot more, these videos, maybe sometimes more throughout the day. Sometimes I may skip a couple of days. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna do them every day, because like I said, my mind doesn't work that way to where I can stay focused. I may come on here sad, like really sad. I may come on here angry, like really angry. And I tend to talk a lot. So yeah, just bear with me. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. I'm going to go back to folding my clothes. I was in the middle of folding my clothes, and then I just got sad thinking about my mom and other things, and I just wanted to make a video, my video diaries. So you guys are going to be a part of that. I hope you do not mind. Like I said, Whatever you want to know, whatever you want to ask me, just ask. If it's not inappropriate, then I will talk about it. So give me something to talk about, because I love to talk. I love entertaining people. I do. This isn't so that I can become famous. I don't really care about being famous. This is more of helping myself cope with my illness that I have, and to help me do something positive every day. So if you have a mental illness, or you are going through something in your life, or you feel like you're down and you just can't do it anymore, pray and just do something that makes you happy. Do something that will make you happy. That's what my brother told me to do. He was like, do something that you love. I love talking, and I love expressing myself, and sometimes I don't make sense. So this is funny, but with not being able to make sense, sometimes I feel like by making a video I can go back and see myself and understand what I say, or see, that didn't even make any sense. But anyways, I can express myself. I can get it off my chest, and I can express myself, and not have to worry about not about being sad, or not have to worry about holding it in. That's what I'm looking for. Not have to worry about holding it in and not having anyone to talk to. I have you guys I can talk to, and you guys can talk back to me. So I'm going to go back to folding my clothes and chewing my gum, because I love chewing gum. Here it goes. I have set it down. I set it down on the soda can so I can talk to you guys. Anyways, it sounds like my baby is up. I love my baby. I love her so much. Her name is Paris, and she is such a wonderful and beautiful child. Again, I'm a funny, energetic person. I have moments where I be very sad or very mad, and I cry for no reason. But for the most part, I'm very happy. I love being happy. I love being happy. So again, yay, maybe we can become friends, and maybe you can share your story with me, and I can help you, or you can help me. Okay. Bye.